Hey everyone, if you're looking for a fishing kayak that actually makes getting to your spot easier without wearing you out, you might be wondering whether the Brooklyn 10.0 by BKC is really worth the buy. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've taken this thing out on calm lakes, choppy rivers, and even windy coastal flats, and honestly, the pedal drive changes everything. Instead of spending half your energy just paddling, you're using your legs to cruise along quietly, perfect when you're trying to sneak up on fish or just cover more water without breaking a sweat. The flipper-style blades are designed to grab water efficiently, so you move forward with less effort than a traditional paddle stroke. I clocked about 3.5 to 4 miles per hour on flat water, which isn't racing speed, but it's consistent and steady enough to get you to your favorite honey hole without exhausting yourself before you even start fishing. One thing that surprised me was how well the rudder works with the pedal system. You can steer with your feet while keeping your hands free for casting or holding a rod. I tested it in a crosswind one afternoon, and being able to keep the kayak straight with just slight foot pressure made a huge difference. It's not like those cheap rudder systems that feel wobbly or require constant hand adjustments. This one tracks straight and responds smoothly, even when you're pedaling backward to reposition. At 10 feet long and 33 inches wide, this kayak strikes a good balance between stability and maneuverability. I felt confident standing up to cast, and the whole design resists tipping even when I leaned over the side to net a fish. It's not as wide as some sit-on-tops meant for big guys, but it's still stable enough for most anglers under 220 pounds. The weight is around 65 pounds, which is light enough to carry solo with the built-in carry handles, but heavy enough that it doesn't get tossed around by wind or current. Anglers are going to love the built-in features. There are 2 flush mount rod holders right behind the seat, plus 2 more adjustable ones on the deck, great for keeping multiple rods ready. I also really like the large rear cargo area with bungee tie-downs. I strapped a milk crate in there to hold my tackle bag, a small cooler, and my net without feeling cramped. There's even a small front storage hatch for keys or a phone, though I'd still recommend a dry bag just in case. The seat is padded and supportive, and the adjustable foot pegs make it comfortable for longer trips. One thing to keep in mind is that this kayak isn't made for whitewater or heavy surf. It's designed for calm to moderately choppy conditions, so if you're planning on hitting rough rivers or ocean swells, you might want something more rugged. Also, while the pedal system is great, it does take up some deck space, so if you're used to standing and moving around a lot, you might need to adjust your setup. Overall, the BKC Brooklyn 10.0 is a solid choice for anglers who want a stable, easy-to-paddle kayak that lets them focus on fishing instead of fighting the water. The pedal drive saves energy, the rudder keeps you on course, and the storage is practical without being overwhelming. If you're serious about kayak fishing and want something that actually works as hard as you do, this might be the one. Check it out using the link below and see if it fits your style. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Brooklyn 10.0 Single Pedal Fishing Kayak by BKC, lightweight sit-on-top kayak with flipper drive, rudder, rod holders and cargo storage sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like fast and efficient pedal drive and precise rudder steering actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Brooklyn 10.0 Single Pedal Fishing Kayak by BKC, lightweight sit-on-top kayak with flipper drive, rudder, rod holders and cargo storage usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.